Chair recognizes Senator Alsobrooks.
Thank you so much. Thank you to our commissioners for being here today. The first question is for Chair Wright. The Nuclear Regulatory Commission plays a vital role in my state, which is Maryland, overseeing the Calvert Cliffs Nuclear Power Plant, which generates nearly 40% of our state's electricity. The NRC ensures that these plants operate safely and reliably, protecting both the public and the environment. However, this agency, and we've heard some of this morning, faces significant workforce challenges. Currently, roughly 77% of the staff at the NRC are over 40 years old, and approximately 22% of the workforce was eligible to retire by the end of fiscal year 2025. We believe this puts critical institutional knowledge and expertise at risk. I think we can probably all agree at that. In addition, the NRC's workforce has decreased by nearly 30% since 2010, raising concerns about the capacity to meet evolving regulatory demands. And so I just want to know, Mr. Chair, if you could share with us, given all of these realities, how do you plan, I've heard you allude a bit to it, but how do you plan to replace the retirement-eligible workers and ensure that the NRC staffing levels and staff that the skill sets align with the needs of the nuclear landscape?
Thank you, Senator. And before I answer the question, I was hoping Senator Graham might be here so that I don't know if you've told him about your Seneca, South Carolina connection. And, you and I share some connections in Wadesboro, North Carolina, and things like that, if you remember.
Oh, my goodness.
So as it relates to the workforce that we have, you are correct. About 20% of our people are currently eligible to retire. And the market that's out there right now for job recruitment, it's good for people in our line of work. So we're going to be losing more people. But we do have people on the bench. We're not without people. Now it's going to be there's going to be fresh opportunities for people to step up and to chart their path and to make their name at the NRC. And we've got plenty of talent. We are recruiting people. We've hired about 54, I think, since January maybe. Although we do have a hiring freeze, we do have some exemptions on things that we can hire. And we've got direct hire authority that the Advance Act provided as well for those things. If we know we have someone that we've got a specific talent we've got to go get, we can go get it. And also we've been told that there are exemptions and exceptions that we can ask for that would be provided if we, nobody's going to leave us in a lurch. Let's put it like that.
Okay, I was going to ask you about the hiring freeze. So you have some exemptions that would allow you to backfill, if necessary, those positions.
For specific jobs, yes.
Okay, let me ask you just another question. So on May 23rd, the president issued an executive order 14300. We've heard about that this morning, ordering the reform of the Nuclear Regulatory Commission. And the order directed the NRC to take a wholesale revision of its regulations. But there is a concern about rushed regulatory changes that lack depth and thoughtfulness that come from collaborative engagement with the public and stakeholders. So this tends, I think, to create regulatory uncertainty for applicants already navigating the licensing process. So I wonder whether you can commit, Mr. Chair, to taking the necessary time to meaningfully engage stakeholders on any regulatory reforms to ensure they maintain safety and regulatory predictability.
Yes. So the short answer is yes.
Okay. Well, then if that's the case, I have just a question that I want to ask of each commissioner. And this is regarding the commission established the NRC's principles of good regulation in 1991 to guide the agency's performance and ensure public trust. And the principles are clarity, openness, independence, efficiency, and reliability. But quite frankly, I think most people are concerned now, most especially about independence. And so I wonder whether each of you would commit to this committee that your decisions will continue to be driven by protecting public health, safety, and these principles and nothing else.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, and finally, just one last question. The NRC's website lists over 30 potential applicants and vendors currently engaged in pre-application activities. Many of these efforts are backed by strong federal support, like the Department of Energy's Advanced Reactor Demonstration Program. There's one notable example, and it's in my state. X Energy is a company based in my state in Maryland, and these applicants have submitted high-quality applications that the NRC is committed to reviewing on an accelerated timeline. Now, given the significant expansion in your workload, coupled with the ongoing loss of critical staff essential to completing these reviews, how will you assure that this committee and these applicants at the NRC, that you will complete the reviews on schedule without cutting safety corners?
So some of those people that are leaving the NRC are going to X Energy because they've got 500 jobs posted in Gaithersburg. So you've got, I mean, it's a serious thing, and the attraction is real. And you can't blame them, right?
Yep.
You can't. But again, we've got the people. Our advanced reactor side of the house is where I mentioned earlier, it's the shining star. They are ahead of the game on everything that has an application in front of us. And the people that are in early engagement with us, they're trying to help them build as robust an application as they can so that when they do come in, be it 26 or 27, depending on the technology, that they're ready to go, and we'll have the people in place to review it.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.